an Australian ball through Jane Cooper. Cooper is away and around towards the scoring zone. Cooper with a bounce and she'll get the goal, Jane Cooper. Gets Australia started. That's Jane. First chucker of 6. Ball into the line-up, it's falling down with the Australians again. This is the Australian captain, Tanya Hollow, out of there on rocket. She goes quickly forward, Tanya. Up to a number 1, and Jane Cooper gets another one. That is 2-0 now. So a great start by the Australians. Makes her home here in Warwick at Canning Downs, and a great privilege for her to be playing on her home ground here in the Australian colours. That's another Australian ball. Jane Cooper's got it at the front for them. She carts it downtown, Jane Cooper. She's waiting now. Defence is there from the number 3, Beth McClarkey. Beth McClarkey up on a shoulder, but Cooper is equal to it on the grey. Jane Cooper looking for goal number 3. She's searching for it. She's down in the scoring zone, Jane Cooper. She's working at number 3 for the Australians. She's out in front of the sticks now. She fires it up. That will stick. It is 3-0. They go eastern side in front of the Warwick Credit Union scoreboard. It reads 3-0 to the Australians. The ball out for the South Africans now. They trap it on the net. That's their number 3 there in Beth McClarty. First touch of the ball for the South Africans. They need to get a couple back quickly. They travel across centre field now, the South African ladies, held up by good defence coming from Sally McGrath, and also there Jane Cooper in the defence for the Australians. The ball put forward now to Julia Pilbeam. Pilbeam caught up in a ruck again over there. Look at the defence coming from the gold shirt. She gets through the middle of it though. Oh, Pilbeam, she couldn't control the bounce. Great tackle coming there from Tanya Hollow. Ball on the ground, Australian ball. The Australian number 3 comes up with it. She settles the play. She goes towards centre field. That's McGrath sitting there unmarked. She's got the ball in the hand, the racket, the left-hander. She goes downtown, Sally McGrath. No defence on at the moment. Now the defence comes up on the racket side, trying to work her over there, but she got the great pass to a number 1. And that is another good goal to Australia. Jane Cooper doing the damage. Australian ladies. And ladies off to a great start. And now it's falling for Australia again, dragging the Australian captain. That was Tanya Hollow. Dragged down, has to go back into the other end of the paddock. Now, you don't see that too often. Big pressure coming from the South African number 1 there, making it go the other end of the paddock. But again, they combine on the penalty line, the Australians. This time they put on the deck. Well, they made a hash of that one. Ball's on the deck. Pressure now, come on. South Africa dig for it. They come up with it. Goal time coming up with the South Africans. Is it? They're across the front, out the back, goal. 1. The South Africans need to stay in touch in chukka 1. 4 goals to 1. Ball into the lineup now. It's down for Australia again. McGrath dragged for it, couldn't come up with it. This is the number 1 and goal thrower, Jane Cooper. She's away. She's having a big chukka, isn't she, Jane Cooper? She's down to the quarter-way, bounce, and she'll goal it from there. 5-1. 1 Australia. They lead in the first chukka. They ride into the centre. Umpire not happy on the line. Now he fires it high off the rackets out there, falling out there for the number 3s. Oh, great pickup. Great pickup under the pony's neck, Tanya Hollow. She had to get rid of it over there. A bit of pressure coming from the South African defence, but she comes back and recovers nicely, Tanya Hollow. She's in centre field. She's marked up there in the centre by Carolyn Minnar, but she can't get to her. She'll cart it down there, Hollow. She gave it away to a number 1 and goal thrower, Jane Cooper. Cooper's up in the square. She's working away on the grey pony. And she's looking at number 6. She's forward. She fires it up. It sticks. It's a goal. Paulie said. Down to the 2s. Pulled down by Australia. Great snap down by Troy Henry. This guy can really play polocrosse. You watch him get about. Troy Henry, plenty of experience here. Victorian. And he floats it up. And he gives a great ball to his number 1 in Trent Cooper, who gets the job done. And the Australians have it again from the line-up over there. They go on the attack again through their number 3. That's carried forward by Greg Davidge. Davidge, he hangs on to it. Now he goes across the face of the goal-scoring zone. Put a good ball up, but it's put on the ground. It's down on the deck. There could be a South African ball out of this when they flick it to centre field. Anyone still from there. Back they go. Who's onto it first? Still on the deck. And we've got some whistles. They haven't been able to get rolling the South African pack, but this is Forster now. Let's see what he can do with it. Centre field. He casts it downtown. Oh, great pass up there to his man, but they put on the ground. Oh, big pick up. Forster got it back. Now he waits for his number 1, Bienica. Bienica's got to get there. Forster's got it. Bienica arrives, but it's too late. That is time. To repeat the dose in chukka number 3. The Australians drag for it. They can't come up with it. This girl won't miss it. Cooper. Jane Cooper. Downtown. Copped a bit of treatment. Plenty of it from the South African defence on that occasion. Ball is on the ground for Jane Cooper there. She can't get back. The new South African number 3 has it. This is South Africa, but whistle. That's a great ball to centre field. She got it to a number 1. Julia Pilbeam there, downtown she goes, bit of pace on here, the South Africans, they need goals. Oh, that would have been a magic pick-up if she'd got the racket to it. It's rolling down towards the baseline, still in burst back there, South African number 1, and she goals it. South Africans get one back. They need a few more of those in this chukka. It's out for the 3s. The first to turn is Tanya Hollow, out there looking for the ball. Where is it? In the racket of the number 3 from South Africa, that is Jocelyn Stafford. Forward she goes, put the ball up to a number 1. Well, held up in the traffic by the Australian. She gets it towards the quarterway though with a bounce and a recovery. She got the pill back. The South African number 1, she's up for the goal post. She's going to go out the back. Does she get it? Yes, she does. Goal. Back into contention. She makes an 8-4, chukka 3, down to the South Africans again. It's starting to fall for them now. This is Jocelyn Stafford, forward quickly. Up she goes towards the quarterway, puts it over the top. Bit of a speculator there, ball on the ground. Stafford can't get to it. It'll be an Australian ball through Tanya Hollow. She's back there defending the goals for the Australians, the fullback, and she comes up with it. She'll get it out of the South African quarter. She gets it to centre field. It's pulled in by McGrath. The left-handed number 2 is across centre field. She's looking to set up Jane Cooper. The pass goes to Cooper. It's over the top. And it's on the ground. Anyone's ball, look out. It's all happening down there. Goal post on the deck. This is Jane Cooper, copping plenty of treatment from a opposite number, but she gets the goal, Jane Cooper. Righto, back to the action. Chukka number 3. The ball into the lineup. A race by the 3s. The first lady to turn was the Australian number 3 in Hollow. She couldn't get the racket down to it, and it'll go out of play there. On the spot, the ball went out. That's Jane Cooper. That's Jane Cooper forward for the Australians. Jane Cooper, she's around out of the ruck. She crosses the penalty line. Oh, plenty of traffic up there. And the number 1's in there from South Africa. That's a no-no. Player. On that occasion, the South African number 1 involving herself in some defence in that goal-scoring area down there. But the free throw was taken by Australia. Can they recover the loose ball? Yes, they can. Up for the posts and goal. That's Wade to bring another umpire's horse, please. And they'll start them with the throw into the lineup. 10-4 is our score. Ball into the lineup, knocked down by the Australians. Our number 1 has it there. That is Jane Cooper, the Australian number 1. She's forward. She goes up quickly. Defence coming. They can't get it off her though. She bounces into the scoring zone, Jane Cooper. Hey, she's tough. She's good. She throws the goal. What's going on? The Jane Cooper ball. The free throw. She was awarded a free throw and then she goes on and throws the goal. So that's what happened for Australia. Restart coming eastern side. A race for the ball out the back door. Tanya Hello. She dragged down. Didn't come up with it though. This is the number 2 ball for Australia. Sally McGrath, magic pick-up. Tried to get it to number 1. Can she get it? Yes, she does. Cooper's got it and she's lost the goal. Chukka. They trail. Now by 9 goals. Ball into the line-up eastern side. A South African ball is pulled down by the number 2 and he goes forward out of the ruck. That is Gordon Shaw going quickly forward for the South Africans. He tries to put the ball over the top, but it's on the ground. Davidge is back there in good defence for Australia. This is Greg Davidge. He's been in superb form all week, Greg Davidge. He's a number 3 and fullback for Australia. He gets it towards the quarterway. He digs in a bounce. Davidge, he comes up with it again. Look at this. He drives straight around the front of the ruck. He drives around there and he carries it forward for his number 1. He's up there looking for Grimman now. A fair bit of traffic there, but oh... We've got this chukka. Let's see what Hackler can do for South Africa. He charges forward. Oh, that's a great charge by Hackler. He's across the half. He's down towards the scoring area, but now he runs into Davidge. Davidge picks him up out there and carts him to the sideline. He got through the tackle, Hackland. He's down in the scoring zone now. Can he rack one up for the South Africans? Davidge is after him. He's working away down there, Hackland. He takes it off him. He rides onto the bounce, Hackland, and he goals it. Great work from the South African number 1. Some more of those. On the deck, The ball is there for the twos. Henry's looking for it. Where is it? Still rolling loose. Should be a South African ball. It's there for the number 3. He's got it, Rudy Vorster. Vorster carts it forward. Up he goes. Oh, big hit coming from Troy Henry. Ball loose on the ground. Davidge is there. Davidge should have this one for Australia. Australian number 3, Greg Davidge, back there in rock-solid defence again for the Australians. He'll bring it out of there one more time, Davidge. He carts it towards the quarterway. He elects to take it on his own. He's pulled in the bounce. He's got that man Hackland all over the top of him as he comes to centre field. Now he's held up. Davidge, still working. Oh, gets under some big racket work from Gordon Shaw also. They come back at him. The South Africans are working him over big time centre field. Davidge is equal to it though. He goes straight through the middle of the ruck. He's looking for Grimmond up there. Grimmond sitting flat-footed on the penalty line at the moment. He's got to get the pony moving now. Davidge will bring it forward. Grimmond is there, but again he's held up. So Jamie Grimmond, now he rides on, but the pass is knocked down on the ground. Anyone's ball from here. The South Africans are playing a sporting game at the moment. It's in centre field and it's down on the ground for Henry. Henry drags, comes up with it, gave it at Grimmond. Grimmond's in the clear goal. To the lineup, we're in chukka 4. Australia right on top here at the moment. That man out the back is Davidge. Davidge has got Grimmond running out in front. That's the way the Australians like to play it. Clean ball from the lineup, and they deliver the goal. Thanks very much. There's the restart coming out the back for the 3s. That man is out there again, Davidge. Oh, that was a magic pickup. Under pressure, he has to get rid of it. He was hoping like hell he'd be there. And who was there? Jamie Grimmond. Grimmond room to move. Downtown he goes on the bar. He's down to the quarter, Grimmond, with a bounce. And look at that! That's a great goal! Yeah! It's now 16-5. Are really starting to put the screws on them now. Costly. Yep. Well, we're changing the lineup for the Australians here. They've slotted that girl, Sally Lister, up in the one shirt, and she throws the goal, Sally Lister. She goes straight on with it, Sally Lister, and throws a good goal for the Australians. Behind her is Sally McGrath, still in that familiar number 2 role of hers, and behind her, Jane Cooper, who's slotted back to the 3. We'll pick up the change of those South Africans very shortly as they drag for the ball. South Africa, ball on the ground. That's Lister. Bit of room to move. Now the defence come to her. They bowl her up centre field. This is Sally Lister, the Australian number 1. Held up in the centre there by some good defence coming from Julia Pilbeam there. Pilbeam holds her up, but Lister is back in behind the ruck. She goes across the front of the goal-scoring zone. A bounce in there. And now the defence, can they get at her? This is Jocelyn Stafford defending the goals for South Africa, but they won't block this lady. They won't block her up. That is Sally Lister with goal number 2 for the quarter. He brings them in. Now he fires the ball into the lineup. Down in the 3s it falls. That was Jocelyn Stafford looking for it for South Africa, but breaking through the lineup was Sally McGrath for Australia. Gave it up to Lister. Goal time. Goal Australia. South Africans no answer to this. In chukka number 5, the ball delivered to the line. Again, it's an Australian ball through that lady. We saw her out in the number 1 shirt early on. She threw plenty of goals. She's dropped back now to the defensive role for Australia. This is Jane Cooper. Cooper takes it forward, gave it away to Lister. Oh, great manoeuvre, great stuff. Great Polocrosse Australia. Sally Lister. This is Julia Pilbeam riding into the front for South Africa. Can she get the ball? No, she can't. It's out the back for the 3. Stafford is there looking for a drag. Oh, nice pick up. Sally McGrath, the left-handed number 2. She carts it forward, gave it up to Lister. Goal. That was Sally Lister with goal number 21. It's an Australian ball. They drag it their side, Australia. Who's got it on the ground? That looks like McGrath. Yes, it is the left-hander. She drove out towards the sideline, came up with it, Sally McGrath. She's up to the quarterway. She gave it away to Lister. Lister has got a bit of offence on her this time, but she's too good, Sally Lister. She's hot. She's on fire. She throws number 22. We've got a line-up. Let's see what happens out of this one. It's out the back. The Australians have it again through that lady, Jane Cooper, playing on the grey pony there. This is Cooper. Jane Cooper, Australian number 3. Floats it up to Lister. She's put on the deck this time. Sally Lister couldn't control the pass. Oh, a bit argy-bargy down there. Where is it? Ball on the ground. It'll be Sally Lister who covers it with the pony. Comes up with it. South African defence is there, but can they block this lady up? She works around. The defence is there in the form of Jocelyn Stafford, the South African number 3, but she can't stop the goal. That's a goal, Sally Lister. Restart eastern side, looks like a South African ball. Yes, it is. Come on, South Africa needs some goals. This is their number 1 and goal thrower in possession at the moment. She went into the ruck. She came out the other side, firing Julia Pilbeam. She's down to the quarterway. Biggs in a bounce. She regathers the bounce, Julia Pilbeam. She's up for the goal post now. Around she goes. Goal. No goal. Well, that's the end of the quarter. That's the end of chukka number 5. It is 23 goals to 5. Australia, a stranglehold on this one as we go towards the 6th and final chukka. And that is the number 1 down there in possession of the ball. That is Jamie Grimman for Australia. Grimman is up for the post. He lays out of the saddle and slots another one. 24 plays 5. Ball into the lineup. It's falling to South Africa now. Out there, the number 2 digging down. Gordon Shaw comes up with it. Tries to run around the front, but the Australian defence is there in numbers. Yeah. New Zealand number 1 and James Hackland. He throws it out, rides onto the bounce. Hackland, he casts it downtown. Oh, he runs into Grimman down there. They bottle him up. Oh, the defence coming now. They take the ball off the South African number 1 and drive him towards the sideline. It's in the racket of Australian number 1 now in Jamie Grimman. Grimman, he went into the ruck, into the offensive role, and he came out on the attack for Australia. He tried to float the pass to his number 3. Ball on the ground, Grimman, he's looking for it. He makes up for the mistake, Grimman. Oh, big hit coming from the South African number 3 there. Ball loose on the ground. Rudy Vorster was there in solid defence. They come up with the South Africans. The ball's away to the number 1. He's put on the ground, but whistle. Troy Henry, pace across centre field. Downtown he goes. Links up with Jamie Grimman down there. Grimman out the back. Oh, look out. Well, he was just smoked. The man to take the free down there, Rudy Vorster, the South African number 3 and fullback. He gets it towards centre field. Vorster, well, nothing going right for the South Africans. They put the ball on the deck and Grimman is there. He's back for the goal post, Grimman, and he slots the goal. You just can't do it. Put the ball on the deck with the likes of Jamie Grimman. We'll line them up in front of the Warwick Credit Union scoreboard. Ball into the line-up, Australian ball. No, it wasn't. Grimman left it on the deck. It's back there. Where is it? Who's got it? South Africa have it. South African ball. They cart it forward there through Gordon Shaw. Shaw down towards the quarterway. Can he get the ball across to his number 1? No, he can't. On a free throw, South African number 1 takes it. Now that is that man, James Hackland. He's up for the post, Hackland, and he slots one. Come on, South Africa. 20. James Hackland was the man who threw the goal for South Africa. This is Jamie Grimman with a snap out of the lineup. He is copping plenty from the defence there. They take it off him. Ball on the ground. It's out there for Australia. Great recovery. That is Troy Henry downtown. Pass up to Grimman. And he should goal this. No, he doesn't. Hung in the racket again from Jamie Grimman down there. Having a few racket problems, the number 1, the Australian number 1 at the moment. Little bit of moisture out there on the ground. The Australians go after the ball carrier now. That's South Africa. They carted down. Bit of traffic down to the quarterway. That's a great goal. Ho, ho, ho. Now they're starting to fire. 7. Last chukka of this one. They're in the line-up, eastern side. Ball into the line-up, out for the 3s there. South Africa might win the race to this. They drag for it, left it on the ground. Australian ball through Grimman. Grimman with a backhander. In behind the defence he goes, Grimman. Oh, look at the South African defence trying to work him over big time centre field, but Grimman's up to the quarter with a bounce. Jamie Grimman, he's put on the deck though. I tell you what, he's just had a few problems up there, Jamie Grimman. Last couple of visits there, he's come back empty-handed, Jamie Grimman. This is the South African number 3, possession for Rudy Vorster. Rudy Vorster, centre fields it, knocked down by Australia. Australian ball. That is Troy Cooper. No, it's not. It's Trent Cooper up for Grimman. He returns to the goal post, and this time he gets the goal, and that is time. 26 plays 7, the final score. Ladies and gentlemen, give them one more round of applause, please. The Australian players winning that one convincingly, but the Australians absolutely on fire tonight under lights.